But then, unless there's any questions, we'll jump right in. Last time on Total Drama Island, I love that show. I only ever saw 2 episodes. We had more of a pleasant session than some people perhaps were expecting. Or maybe they were, who knows. Aside from your various matters in terms of talking to Helena, talking down Helena, you quickly found yourselves strong arms, but not unable to say no to an offer of infiltrating the Castle Mortgate, where the crew of the Silence was held. If you want to ask them the questions, that was probably your best bet. Helena didn't so much as offer, so much as outright tell you, cool, you want to do this? One of my bombers will be in your inn in the morning waiting for you. You went, okay, cool. And as soon as you left and found a place to talk, quickly realized amongst yourselves that in either case, unfortunately, the town of Adenti is a lost cause. Either you kill one prospective warlord to suit the other, and the town suffers because of it, and then Sidon comes along, or you do nothing, and they'll kill each other in a messy, most likely messy battle, and people will still suffer, and then Sidon will come along. Kind of a hard conundrum. Of course, there's always the option of, demanding that Sidon is your long-lost father who's a deadbeat, and that he should, as his alimony, give you this town in peace.
Why? Why haven't we considered that plan?
Because
We could pull that off. It's a good plan. We could work
only
with
a
this.
bad plan if he's arrow ace or if he's gay.
Just because you're a race doesn't mean you can't fuck.
Doesn't mean you can't fuck, but I'm gonna be honest with you. If he's arrow ace and he's a warlord, I don't think he has time for kids.
Be guilt-ridden about, not paying child support.
Anyway, regardless
It's
of the matter,
doable is what I'm saying.
regardless of the matter, you decided that you would strike out at first light, abandon the town to its own issues, and see about getting paid. Completely fair. After all, no one wants to be anywhere near Sidon when he comes. In both aspects. Now, in the night, you did decide to take watches, as you were informed that the owner of the sister tavern to the Bronze Lady, the Bronze Bitch, would potentially stare through the windows at you. It was unclear if he'd commit some hostile actions, though the staring itself is hostile enough. So you decided to take watches.
We were informed he'd try to get in.
Yeah, but there's a chance that he wasn't doing anything apart from that.
He's getting into a room that's not allowed. We paid for that.
Anyway.
Capitalism.
Well,
You decided to
gang's all here.
you decided to take watches. And several watches went by peacefully. Until, Serenthus, on your watch, you stood by the window where a clinging to the railing bronze dragonborn was staring with fear behind you. And as you turned, you dipped just in time to duck a blade that was meant for you, as you were ambushed by a member of the Carmine Crown. Who specifically the two shadowy wraiths following them were, you're unclear. But nonetheless, a battle ensued. It became quickly apparent that while Joffrey might have been intended as the initial recipient of the attack, the rest of you were not off the menu, so to speak. However, after a long fight, relatively speaking, you did slay them, where they managed to orbify themselves and explode outwards in a veil of darkness before disappearing entirely. Unfortunately, Phineas was struck down, and I will say this. So two quick rule things we need to go over before we jump in. One, as Anya and I have discussed, when Phineas is unconscious, the passive invisibility thing in regards to dim light or darkness does not apply, so you can see Phineas's form. That way he can actually get fucking healed. And
otherwise, I don't have a new character.
And second, so I was a little bit out of it last week, and as such, did not have the best headspace in terms of when it came the actual rulings of when it came to long rests. I was wrong. You can always retry a long rest. Obviously, the downside is that you wake up later in the day, which for you guys might be significant. So, aside from that, want to quickly say this. In regards to the long rests, as soon as we jump in, by all means, you can heal Phineas, and we'll go from there. If you take long deliberating, and I want to make this clear because former members of this group are more than aware of this, I will make you roll death saves. So don't take too long in healing Phineas.
Please.
Is there any questions?
Like, it would be funny to just let him bleed out, though.
Let me
It would be
bleed out.
pretty
Yeah, that
funny.
would be so fucking funny.
Or just
Oh, that'd
thinking.
be so comedic.
So, any questions?
It would be even funnier if he just, stabilizes himself.
I'll take that as a no.
Yeah, no.
Without further ado, then, we'll jump right in. Apologies if the Spider-Man track comes in out of nowhere. I really don't know how to fix that. It happens with multiple
Remove it
playlists.
from the playlist. There's a duplicate,
No,
clearly.
there's not a duplicate. It just happens. It
Oh,
happens with other playlists.
bullshit.
I love how you offer a possible solution and he goes, nah.
Yeah, he does that.
It's
sometimes.
it's
Couldn't
not
work.
because I have to check this out before. Regardless, I'm gonna jump right back in. So, last we left off, several of you were worse for wear. Joffrey had gone on a power trip, by the way. Residuum rules are in Humber rules. And your room is in fucking shambles. I'm gonna jump
I
right
wonder
back
how
in.
that happened.
So, Joffrey was on a power trip. So, as the splinters settle and this dying screech ekes out into nothingness, several things you can clock at once. Several shouted voices from other rooms of surprise and alarm, and you hear some people almost barring their doors as if they're kind of used to this. Where the mage of the Carmine Crown had orbed themselves, now lies in a mangled heap on the ground. This kind of tattered crimson red robe that's almost embossed slightly with gold. And, of course, the unconscious form of Phineas. What are you guys doing? What would you guys like to do?
I heal him with lesser healing potion.
Okay, roll that 24 plus 8.
Okay.
Are you sure you could prolong it a little bit? This went well when it
I
happened.
could-
with
I
Terry
could
and
wait.
Lucas
Yeah,
taking
could-
him.
you just wait for you to,
Healing
like,
word.
Roll your death
Healing
save.
words right here. We don't have to expend a resource.
That is
Resources are meant to be
let's see,
expended.
7 on the
Yeah.
dice plus 2 is 9 hit points. So you have 9
Nah.
hit points. Now I have 1
Finish, you
less.
restored 9 hit points.
Okay, I'm about to long rest. I'm just gonna keep it, I guess.
Phineas, as Derry darts over and brings Phineas back to the realm of the living.
Stepping
What
over all
else?
these like fucking splinters and shit.
Yeah, shattered boards. Your beds are in mangled remains. This
I'm
room
wading through my
looks as
closet.
if, yeah, this room looks as if like a tornado has come through and then came back to fuck you over a little bit more. So, what are you guys doing?
Just to clarify, there's no. Sorry, one sec. Fixing up my mic real quick. Just to clarify, there's no guy left, right?
There's what appears to be his robes, but that's it. There's none. The wraiths are completely gone.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, Spicer's like directly in front of him. Mine did. Like,
Yeah.
here. Bro.
Yeah, Sorrenta's kind of just like pauses after the biting cleanly through the guy's neck. Still kind of just standing there, almost seemingly in shock as he kind of looks down at the robes, kind of nudges them with his foot as his jaw does kind of like just fold in on itself a little bit, folding back to its normal shape. As it's gonna kind of nod. Wait, question. This room is like the hallway. It's not like part of our room, right?
Yeah, it is part. So there is. I'm not currently on the map right now. There is the room with the window, and then there's the room with the 3 beds, and then after that it's the hallway.
Okay, gotcha. In that case,
Corner office.
And I forgot.
Huh?
Joffrey, what are you doing? Spitzer? Phineas?
Joffrey's laughing.
Ignoring the maniacal laughter from the other room, Spicer's is good. Casually approach the rogues and look down at them, look at Serenvis. Would this have to be your first, how to put this, intentional one? Since you spoke a bit of...
I think we have other things to discuss aside from that. As he's gonna just like bundle up the robes, and just like drag them into the
Sure.
room.
As you bundle up the robes, there is fabric, there is metal, and then a scrunch of what sounds like paper.
These
Not just
robes
that.
magic. Can we keep these robes?
Very quietly, he's going to just kind of take the paper without mentioning it to anyone and just kind of fold it into a pocket.
Can I do like a check to see if there's anything magical about these robes, or anything like that,
Certainly.
or anything they had?
He is dumping them in the corner and beckoning for Spitzer to come inside. Question, is the door still intact?
Yeah, Spicer
No.
falls. Don't worry.
And okay, once Spitzer has entered, I would like to find a significantly big board to like just block up the entrance.
Certainly. So real quick though, we're gonna get to Phineas's thing first.
Let me grab my dice. There. Okay. Oh, they vanished. Fuck. Excuse me, time to grab the rest dice set.
Lovely weather we're having.
I would have to disagree, as that is the problem.
Quite the gloomy day, with thunder with a chance of black dragonborn laughing maniacally.
Right. Sorry. What was the roll?
I forgot to roll. I just grabbed the dice. Oh, it's a 19. It's a 19 plus Arcana. I have a +5 to Arcana. How the fuck? Oh,
All right. 24. So, with a 24 on the roll, I'll say this: as you kind of hold it within your grasp, it almost makes you feel borderline triumphant. It's an odd feeling that's not your own that you can very clearly place, and with a roll of 24, it is common magic item, so I'll make this clear. This counts as a double of dramatic demise.
what?
When you drop to 0 hit points while wearing it, you do not fall unconscious. Instead, you're incapacitated and your speed becomes 0, but you can speak and communicate. You make death saves as normal, and if you roll a 1 on the d20, you swoon with a loud gasp and die instantly.
I think I know the perfect candidate for these robes.
Are they all this way?
These are the only robes. The 2 wraith like entities, they're just completely gone with the wind.
Ah, okay. I really want this. Does anyone else want this?
Joffrey's still laughing.
Spicer's just eyeballing Joffrey. Like,
What the fuck is he laughing about?
Does anyone else want these robes?
He's just staring at the now depleted
I don't want them.
residual
Oh,
slab.
what? I can't hear you over the laughing.
Okay, that's it. I am going to walk over, stepping over the fucking debris, and just grab Joffrey by the effective collar of his robes and just kind of give him a very firm shake.
He laughs as you shake him.
Oh dear.
Joffrey, I
No,
don't
it's
want
fine,
to have
it's
to
fine.
slap you to your senses, but I will if I need to.
Oh, I don't think that be necessary, my friend.
Okay, I guess I'm keeping this robe.
Okay.
His laughter
That's
is turned to
lovely.
giggles.
Is there a way you can add this to my D&D Beyond, Willow?
Yeah. Don't worry. Just refresh.
Refresh.
Samantha's just like
Why not you-
wordlessly stares at Joffrey, and just gonna take out healing potions I've got on my person down the entire thing as an
Put up-
action. That's gonna be
10.
10 hit points.
All right. So, unless there's anything specific you want to do, I'm assuming you're gonna like just quickly recuperate for a couple minutes. Do you guys want to talk about the fact that you just got jumped in your sleep?
Yes,
Mhm.
he's
I mean,
trying to find the
is-
words.
As
Also,
Just kind of
One
like
sec. One
look in,
second.
look at-
1 second. Yo, one at a time. All right, Spicer.
Yeah, Spicer's gonna look and see that Joffrey's still laughing even after the shakeup from goddamn Sir Renfus. Is would you mind if I do a little something? He looks at Sir Renfus.
he's not catatonic, I want to be
Hands?
clear. He did acknowledge and speak.
Exactly. But something tells me he's not speaking very calmly right now. As I'm just gonna
I'm
casually
just assuming that the corpse enthusiast only lost it, which honestly is not that unexpected.
Yes, fair. Allow me to handle this. Spicer's just gonna casually cast Calm Emotions on this entire room.
Austin, you cool with that?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
also
cool.
an area
roll.
effect.
Yeah, it's area of effect.
That way, that's probably a very smart thing to cast.
Sure. So, again, people can be in this area if they want. It's out of combat, so I'll let you position how you please. Austin, roll me Joffrey, roll me a charisma save.
Technically
That's
everyone
not
does.
gonna
But
be
I think
very
I think
good.
you can willingly fail it if you
Natural
really want to.
1.
So.
oh,
Oh, crazy. Well done.
The next minute or so, you feel your laughter kind of subside, and still enthused, still overjoyed, but it's kind of almost beneath a veneer of calm.
Are you in a state where you can talk to you properly?
Man, what a rush that was.
Yeah, that rush almost fucking killed a couple of us, but yes, indeed, what a rush.
Assassins
Did the
sent
room
by
win?
the Carmine Crown, and we won.
Oh, they were from the Carmine Crown. That's what I thought they said. The thing that you fucked over.
And we
No?
won.
So on top of trying to get the fuck out of this town without interference from the people we have incidentally gotten involved with by now, we also need that to worry about. That's okay. Okay.
Oh, that's good.
This is going to sound mean, but when you expressed worry that, they would be after you, I figured they would, find you. If they were to find you, find you and just deal with you. Because there's really no need to drag us into this.
we chose to sleep in the same room as him. So
Yeah, just we
as
have a
much
kind of
on us
orthodoxy.
as it is on him, I
Then
think.
they're shit assassins.
Not I can agree on. Especially considering they didn't
Although
even do the job.
you're paying for the absolute ridiculous fine we're probably going to get because of all this shit, as I kind of just point to the floor, absolutely wrecked floor and
Beds, walls,
doors.
There's several floorboards
Joffrey.
embedded in the ceiling.
Joffrey just kind of looks at all of the destruction and just goes, I did this.
Yes,
I'm going to go
the
get a
one
different
thing.
I'm going to go get a different room.
Maybe it's probably a best idea to potentially wait till morning, because if we go there, I don't know if the guy's going to just kick us out or something for this. I don't actually know what the, well, fine for this would be.
Yes, and I suppose we should keep those robes so we don't get accused of just fucking around up here. And something did in fact happen in the scuffle. Wait, Phineas, are you wearing them? Are you wearing them?
Yes.
Oh.
Willow, do you follow the same attunement rules where I can customize this? Or is it just
Yeah.
the jacket? Okay. What I say? Because
It's not, I mean, it's not the jacket, it's the robes right now.
Because I just bought a jacket before we left. Oh, there it goes. There it goes.
Huh.
Have we searched these robes yet? Or whatever's
Serenthus
behind?
did, and
Serenthus-
pocketed it, but no one saw, so. I'll just run this if he wants to bring it out so people can see.
Nah, he does, like... he seems to have actually taken rather absent-mindedly as he kind of, like, leans against the wall, hand in a pocket as he pauses, pulls out the paper and says, "Oh, this was in the robes. I'm gonna open and read it.
Sure. It reads as follows.
Hang on, let me get my notes."
By order of the Carmine Crown, for crimes committed against gods and men, Joffrey Talleyrand Ash is sentenced to death. A bounty of 580 golden monarchs for proof of death. There is no sign.
Oh. You
What's
are
the
worth
bounty
something.
again?
580 golden monarchs. Monarchs is
That's
what
a
they call
Batosh.
gold coins here.
$580.
Yeah, Serenthus is not gonna read this out loud. He's gonna, like, read it, kind of just, like, look at it. And
Would you
is,
be real quick? Would you?
he's just gonna hand it to
lean over?
Joffrey. Yeah, he wouldn't mind, effectively anyone except for Phineas leaning over because of what Phineas previously said.
Yeah, you just destroyed my bed. I'm not happy. I have nowhere to sleep. I'm going to get another room.
You'll be fine.
But after reading it, and allowing Spicer to read it as well if he wants to, he is gonna just wordlessly hand it to Joffrey.
Joffrey just kind of takes it and looks at it. Well, they'll probably be upping it after this.
Do you say that like it's a
Sorry,
good
what did
thing?
he say? I didn't hear.
They'll probably be upping it after this. And you say that like it's a good thing. I could hear that undertone.
It's nice to be wanted.
I'm gonna roll something for Serenthus.
What a fucked up childhood, man.
No shit.
Harry says, well, we might have some more business in this town after all.
I'm sorry, what? We just got jumped by spectral assassins.
And
What business might this be?
I want to take care of them a little bit. They came at us in the nighttime, which means that they can't just roam around and do whatever. If we go traveling on the road, who knows? They might try to chase us down. They might have folks posted, waiting for us to leave and be truly well and out of society. We'll have to deal with the problem anyways. We have a window of
Oh my
time.
good man, what the fuck do you suppose we do about the spectral assassins that appeared out of nowhere? I don't know if they were summoned or teleported in here. I don't know if they, just walked up the stairs.
Yeah, they could have just opened the door.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Have I seen
None of
anything like
us
these spectral
knows that.
assassins before? Do I
If
have
there are
any
others, then
knowledge
we
about
kill
what they
them.
might be?
I'd say for you, Derry, roll me a history check at advantage.
Okay. You? Ooh. History check you said, right?
Yeah.
That is a dirty 20.
Total. All right. So, while you don't have any familiarity with the Carmine Crown, bar as previously discussed,
Yeah.
these aren't really so much like the core assassination teams of Craquias'mar, so much as they're like feelers. You send a mage to get them in and out and 2 bits of muscle to see what they're good at, see what they can do, prod and poke. These aren't. This is the first wave, so to speak. From here on out, from what you've heard and seen, it's only likely to get harder, and a bounty being increased isn't actually a good sign. While it might feel cool, like, oh, I've got so much money on my name now, money makes people do stupid things. Bounty increasing from say 580 to a grand, might not have as many friends as you once did.
Yeah. I relate that information to the room. I guess looking pointedly at Joffrey when I talk about the bounty. I say, well, either way, I think we're in a weird bind.
Well,
Yeah, no
like I
shit.
said, Xanthus, let's try. I understand this is all upsetting, frankly, but let's keep a level head here. Yes, this is very upsetting, but I do not think we should be sitting ducks in this. I don't think we should stay here any longer. We have to.
Oh yes, we should absolutely leave. Morning be damned.
What
Well,
more? We have?
so, I mean, I frankly could use a bit of a rest, but also that would mean staying here longer, so I'm not entirely sure what we should do about that.
Do remind me, how much longer do you have to go through this town?
Say what?
Do remind me, how much longer do we have to go through this town?
What do you mean?
Depending on when we can officially get out of here, I might have a thing or two to allow us just rest in the wilderness safely. Like, beyond just
Well,
tents and such.
I need a good 8
Well-
hours.
Yes, that would be nice. I could do with a more quick respite. That being said, though, if we rest properly here, that means we set out later. That means there's a better chance of us being spotted, be it by the agents of the fucking Carmine Crown or by the agents of the warlords. And Cervantes does lower his voice at that a bit so that other people don't fucking hear this entire discussion that much.
If we did have agents watching us, you'd think they'd come to check on us by now.
Well,
No one has
my
infinite
assumption is-
manpower. Sorry, go on.
Your assumption is?
my assumption is that yes, they don't expect us to be stupid enough to leave immediately after accepting. Then again, if we want to leave, we could spin this our way. We could take our rest, apologize for the damages, and then depart, and then, if we're asked any questions by Helena's people, we could easily say that we were attacked quite brutally in our room, and that whatever they have going on here, we want no involvement. And in order to demonstrate that we are not just switching sides but are genuine in our claim, we leave.
I support that idea. Knight's Town is not somewhere to stay anyway, so.
There is a small consideration in making allies.
So, such as.
Allies in who?
Not Hanzu or Helena, surely.
Exactly them. They got a large force, they're influential, and if knowledge of Joffrey's bounty is circulated, it doesn't seem like it comes around to them, or perhaps they don't even care. I mean, if Helena knew about it, he'd be dead right now.
Money's money, Derry. You know that, right?
You recall
Hey, do you know what's...
that she held a blade to my throat and only let me go on the most tenuous of terms.
She did that for free.
Yes,
Do
Well,
you
no, I'm
genuinely
saying-
think
I'm
that if
saying
we
it's not
tell
circulated.
I'm sorry, do you genuinely think that if we tell that madwoman, oh hey, our friend has a bounty on his head, could you please help us? She's going to go, sure, by all means.
I had never
No.
suggested any such thing.
She's going to say, how much? And then decide to probably hand him in.
Well, no, we don't tell her about the bounty. We're saying we work with people. It's a known practice. If you have people who are allied with you, there's some safety in that. Not saying we have to. I'm just saying it's a long way from here to it's a long way from here to Dury.
We did also just take a job for her that we established we had no intention of following through on, so I don't think she's one that we can really bank on.
Precisely.
Precisely. Jinx.
I commend your effort to make friends everywhere you go, but this is not someone you want friends.
Not fast friends. Dury shrugs. It's just worth thinking about, but it seems like the consensus goes the other way. That's fine with me.
I think we should wash our hands of this whole sordid affair.
Yes, and I'm going to try and fix this place up as much as I can. Spider's just gonna casually just go around doing mending. just casually.
Okay.
Oh jeez. What? Didn't know shadows touch code.
Oh yes, the spell was quite thorough.
Some of this I can't even mend. Took me a long must.
Yeah, I was gonna say some of this you cannot mend.
Like, I imagine someone just beyond repair. Oh, those poor beds. Poor beds.
Is Sorrenthus'
Yeah,
bed
you-
intact?
Yeah. Joffrey's and Serenthus is better intact. The others.
Yeah,
on the
they're
other
in
hand.
the other fucking room.
Fine, Spider's used to sitting on the ground. Just
okay,
mostly
yeah.
Sitting.
Sorrenthus like gonna poke his head out into the like bigger room and say, Phineas, if you want to take your rest, there is a bed in here.
I think if we're going to leave, we shouldn't do it by half measures. In order for any of us to get any worthwhile sleep, it's going to be a while. We should get out of town right now, while no one knows this guy's dead, or whatever.
Absolutely.
I don't think that, well, aside from the Carmine Crown, this is a case of people really knowing or, well, being in the loop.
Oh, I'm saying to avoid having to pay for the room.
And someone's here to check in on us in the morning, and my 8 hours is going to take us well into the morning, if not into the afternoon. Well, we'll have some explaining to do with someone who's got contact with a person you didn't like. So, we'll have to explain face to face to someone that we're just booking it.
We could always just, if we completely want to avoid the guy, just in case he's downstairs, go out the window, and Sorrenthus looks, there is a very important question that I feel we have not actually addressed.
The guy hanging.
The
Is
Dragonborn in the
Roderick
room.
still there?
Long gone.
As he looks to the window and just says, "Fuck." So,
What?
the reason I was alert and I was awake is because I was taking my watch and having a good time until I looked out a window and saw a particular dragonborn, whom I'm assuming is the owner of the bronze bitch, climbing the pipe outside our window. He's not there anymore. And my bet is that he probably saw the fight go down. We're leaving. Yep, as he just starts packing by the bed.
Well, that's
I'll get my coat.
So, sorry, I got it real quick. I need to calculate. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, would you look at that? I just did the math correctly. Dawn is approaching, my friends.
It's on third
If I
watch.
recall correctly, because I did ask you this on the week, Serenthus was taking, I believe, third watch. I don't remember which watch it was, but you said it was around 3 a.m. when we had this whole fight?
Dawn's early here.
Okay, yeah, I just want to clarify.
Dawn's about. What's that? Dawn's coming. That's loose. It's about an hour and a half away.
So, are we just going to try to get back to Duri? Make the most of this?
absolutely.
Nowhere else to go.
I mean, again, how much? What is the duration of the rest of our travels through this town?
How long does it take for us to get out?
Yes, that's just practically I'm asking.
Oh,
I
I
don't know.
don't know. Like, Kira just shrugs. It's like, I
I'm
don't.
doing math, bro.
We just walk. We're in.
You also have your horses. Don't forget.
Yes.
Ah, shit, we can't leave the horse.
Well, yeah, we're gonna take the horses.
Yeah.
If you want to extend your trip by quite a while, then yeah, you want to take the horses.
Just to clarify, on the map of Adenti, are we like in Westgate or like?
Westgate.
Yeah.
That black building in Westgate, furthest to the west side. That's where you are.
Ah, okay. Oh, so we're actually pretty close. Good
A hop,
news.
skip
Okay.
out.
I don't think we're that far from the actual exit that we came in through.
Oh, that's just convenience.
So
Yeah,
are
it is
suggesting we backtrack?
Let's get our horses. Get out.
I like the way you put it, Derry.
Wait,
Pretty
let me
simple,
get straight.
Joffrey.
Where we came from, I said
Exactly.
we're tracking.
Spicer, say that again.
Back to where we came from, as in backtracking.
That's essentially what they're saying. You're going to be going, taking the horses from the stables and going out westward from the direction you came in, and heading back down south to Duri. At least if I'm getting that right.
Yes.
Sick. Phineas, are you still in the room, by the way? Because you did respond to one of the questions, but I don't recall if you left.
No, he didn't leave yet.
Okay. What do you guys
Pack our
want to do?
shit. Pack our shit out the window. Someone with better eyesight than me should probably see if the coast is clear.
Hello.
Well, they'll do it
I have
as
a passive perception of 26. Do I see or hear anything?
Where you currently are? No.
Serenthus is going. Is this window can be opened, right?
Yes.
Cool. He's
Only okay. There's a large window, like the viewing portion. There's a part at the top that can be opened. Tiny little bit.
as he goes to like look around at the window, he is going to turn to this and say, "So, would we like to break more shit in this room, or do we want to be respectable people and take the stairs?"
I was under the impression that the window was open.
No,
I
it's not. It
I'm-
does only that small portion.
Down the stairs.
open.
I'm
out the
feeling
door.
uncharacteristically generous. We should take the stairs.
Yes, I agree. Well, not wait, but enough damage has already been done.
Ah, yes. Break a tavern room, leave.
Yeah,
Refuse to
Taylor's
elaborate
all
and
his
leave,
time.
sorry.
Refuse to elaborate. I turn to everyone and say, should one of us go down there ahead of the others just to see if the coast is clear?
Ideally, someone
I can do
far more
that.
nimble.
Okay.
I can do that, I suppose.
You get a tickle in your mind. You can send a. You can communicate with me for the next few
He's tickling
minutes.
your little. He's tickling your little brain nooks.
The brain stem. It's being tickled.
For 5 minutes, you can telepathically communicate to me.
Yippee!
Even if you're out of view.
Oh,
That's
that's
supposed to be your option.
So Sorrentos,
that's
Yeah.
you're
just
sneaking
lock
down?
down.
Yeah.
It's,
Alright, roll me that stealth check.
Um.
Hold on.
okay.
Before his reference leaves, Spike's just gonna give him guidance. Pound back. Good luck, buddy.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, here's the thing. I am sneaking down, not partially. I'm effective. So this is the second floor, right?
Yep.
Is the bar visible from the?
You gotta go down the stairs till you're just about hitting the ground floor to see the bar.
Effectively, I want to stealth until I see the bar, and if I see someone there, I
Go back up.
uh,
Alright, roll stealth.
Hmm?
Roll stealth.
yeah.
Hey, if you want to, you can leave your party right now. Go off into the night. Please don't do that.
Okay, that's gonna be
Please don't do that.
4.
You
There's.
need your D4 for this roll? Genuinely.
I'm spending it. Fuck you.
It's okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
that
Hit
is
that
gonna
three.
be word 21 total.
21. Alright.
Oh.
With a 21, you find yourself going past rooms of like startled yelps. Here and there you do creak on floorboards, which from the rooms inside is like but nothing crazy. There are several doors which seem to be barred. You do hear whispered behind some such doors that have the lights blown out on the inside. You creep downstairs, and as you get to the part where you be able to see the bar, there's no one behind it. You creep around further. No one on the ground floor.
I am going to.
Do you want to inspect further, or do you want to go back up? Sorry.
Could I? Okay, this is gonna sound like a weird question, but you know how like sometimes when you walk into an empty room, it feels like the right kind of empty, like it's cleared out for like the night, but sometimes it just feels like the wrong kind of empty. Could I roll an
I think
insight
this is
check?
your autism talking, but sure, you can roll me
Well,
an
too
investigation.
bad. My autism
I
is
understand it,
correct.
but I think I'm the wrong Greek chorus.
Investigation check.
That is gonna be, I believe a 16 total. Yeah, that's gonna be 16 plus 0. Yeah.
All right, 16 total. It's empty. Though, as you see now, there is signs of a quick leave. Behind the bar, the pushway is the door is slammed open in a manner that you wouldn't have expected from Frederick. There are deep gouging scratch marks across the floor. Not as if someone's been dragged or like there's been blades flung around. It's almost as if like talons have, in their haste to carry them out of the room, dug themselves in further. And the door to the actual bar itself, slightly open. It's empty, but Frederick's long gone. Presumably not dead.
About 2 minutes in,
Do
you
I
hear
see the
what's going on down there.
before I answer that real quick? Do I see the ooze anywhere? Oh
Fucking
boy.
what?
Okay. They killed him. Yeah,
I
Sorrentos
turned him
is.
into Jello cups. What are you gonna say?
No,
Sorrentos.
no, Phil.
With this?
Yeah. What's the word? He's gonna respond to Derry and say, seems empty, but we want to leave quicker than potentially initially planned.
You're already planning on leaving
I
pretty
think
quick.
Frederick got heard the commotion, has gone to go get assistance.
No shit.
Yeah,
Is he
I'll
Bill?
wait for you here. I thought his name was Phil. No, I don't see the ooze.
No,
Wow.
Phil's with Dave.
I was with Dave. What was the who's then?
Bill.
I don't know. Bill, you're right.
Hey,
Alright,
Willow.
I
you gotta-
tell everyone, get the fuck out of here.
What was that, Austin?
There's too many ill names now. We've come
Bill,
to this
there's
conclusion.
Phil.
Will.
That's only 2, but
We already got them crossed out.
2 nickels. Am I right?
Oh no, 2 minor characters that have had maybe a minute
He
of
could be
talking.
dead. He could be dead, and you're mocking the
Yeah.
fact that we got his name wrong.
Anyway,
He's not
I
dead. He's
start
got Jello
moving.
cups.
I'm getting out of here.
All right. So, all of you go to move. I'm assuming you're moving straight downstairs and to the stables.
Absolutely, with haste.
Yes.
Onward.
Go.
Sure. So, as you run, well, not quite run. As you
Lightly
stride
jog.
downstairs, scamper if you would,
Speed
scuttle.
walk.
I do
Speed
pass that
waddle.
first,
I
in case.
prefer.
No,
Yeah, I'm not
no,
gonna
I do
require
not
stuff for it.
waddle.
Joffrey,
easy
Spicy
enough to
waffles.
steal
He's
your-
too large.
It's true. I'm
Sure.
only shifting my weight from one foot to another in an effort to
Sure.
ambulate forward.
It's easy enough to steal through the bar out into the streets, where it's quiet. There's still lights. It's not as if the whole town has been murdered. I would never do that to any of my groups ever.
Again.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Tell me
Hold on.
more.
Hey,
Tell me more about this
Mhm.
lie.
You weren't the first time, okay?
The ghost
Austin?
got hungry.
There was a group. There was
You
groups
also
before you.
weren't the last, by the way.
Hey, it's easy to send a message. Regardless,
True.
you move your way forward to the stables, and your horses are inside. All fucking 5 of them, whatever names you give them. I don't really
Horse.
know.
I see you're still here.
For
Joffrey.
5 guys, but now it's
Horses
5
here.
horses.
No.
But as you move in, there is this disgruntled kind of, almost like they've been shaken out of sleep, dwarvish fellow, clean shaven and thick black eyebrows, kind of sprout around a crow's nest of hair. Like, sorry, are you lot sorry, Serenthis, Gary, and the rest.
Yes. Hey,
Alright, so.
bro.
Like our horses.
Right. Well, no, you can have your horses by all means. Frederick. I mean, this to give to you. Not really, don't really care to. There you go. I'm off to bed. And you this folded paper that has been taped down. Who's taking it?
I could, unless
No,
anyone
uh,
else wants to.
I don't know how
I'm
to
talking
read.
to him, so but like if you step
Yeah,
forward
sure,
to take
you
it,
can take it.
Gary will be fine.
Not
I,
take
I,
it.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'll take it. Give it a look.
Right, Derry will take it.
Paper.
We got there in the end.
Hold on, are we sure that Derry takes it?
I
Yes.
absolutely
Fuck up.
force it into his hand, yes.
It's shoved into
So-
his mouth by Spicer's trunk.
Ugh.
You keep using
No,
that like
thank
it's a light thing.
It's like a giant
That is-
leathery
that-
gummy.
It is also
What do
your
you mean?
nose.
All right. Anyways,
So, it's another arm as well. I can
Anyways.
always
Reading and
not
working.
smell.
Reading and working.
Anyways,
Anyways.
Anyway, Derry, as you fall to open, it is indeed from Frederick. It doesn't. It's kind of a harsh scrawl. But again, seems encouraging for him. And as you read, you quickly learn why. It speaks of hearing a disturbance in the early hours of the morning within his own tavern. But apparently, self-admittedly, he's a bit of a coward, so he fled. and he ran eastward into the city to a friend of his, where somewhere along the way, the writing's hard to make out. It's very much a panicked mess.
Doctor's hand.
Pretty much. A merchants guild friends. It again, words are hard here. Got word to him through. Does it say product line or does it say message line? Is it a raven? Is it sending? You can't quite tell by the jumbled mess on the page in front of you. But there were riders to the east. Supposedly, they were wearing some form of scarlet robes and asking about people of your description. And it's the ending line is, "It is the duty of citizens of the realm to aid its people."
Smart man.
Good man.
Alive man.
Anyways, they should enjoy Onion Nelly. And he just walks out.
Onion Nelly.
Presumably to go find a bed.
Someone
Does this
translate what that
description
means?
match the nerds who ambushed us?
It does indeed match the nerds who ambushed you,
Okay.
yes.
Right. All right.
So, what
Let's
does
get
it
on our
say?
horses.
Onwards.
Sorrenthus does
horse.
as like actively like putting his the tack onto absinthe.
Said he fled to what in the east again?
A friend.
Oh, friend.
Still in the same city.
Okay.
You want to answer?
Alright.
Not Sorrenthus, Derek. Ugh.
No, sorry. That's all. That's all I want to know. I'm good. I'm ready to get. I'll pass the
You
note
wanna
around to
answer,
folks.
Oh, you'll pass it around. Okay, cool. So as you ask, you get the note handed to you. You can read it out. You can pass it to people.
Oh shit, okay. I'm gonna pass it around, but I'm gonna start leading my horse out of the stables.
Oh dear.
Can't read.
Oh, okay. I'll give you a quick lesson. So basically, blah 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 blah.
We do not have the time.
I'm also joking.
It's just
I
lesson
said,
I've ever
"See
given."
me read."
Heading out.
Yep.
Yo.
We're leaving.
Bye bye.
Suddenly.
So long,
You're-
Bowser.
Okay, brother.
Your journey
That's
takes you.
Let's
Your
go.
journey
Go.
takes you through the streets of Adenti. And it is a dark morning that you ride out into. It appears as if there's going to be a decent chance of rain. Moving throughout it, horses' hooves clatter on cobbles. Oh, the sound emanates from around you. Until as you break the edges of Westgate to the gate itself, you hear a raised, "Excuse me!" from behind you.
Everyone speed
As we're
up.
riding,
Don't turn around.
As
He
you're
has
riding.
penis.
I'll give it a
as you
look.
turn around, they appear to be a serving girl, a waitress, wearing an apron, dark hair, and some kind of brooch on their breast made out of black feathers. Like, sorry, is one of you Derry?
hold up. I pull up. Who's asking?
And she moves over. Just a token to remember our night by.
What?
Sorry, have a good time. And she hands
Of
you
course.
a folded handkerchief. As you unfold it, there's another note.
Oh God.
Fucking teacher. Passing
I'll
notes.
treasure this.
How many
Thank
notes
you.
are there?
She's already gone.
This
When
ain't
When
a
the
did you
fuck did you
time-
have the time?
When did you have time to go on a tryst?
When did I truly? I
That is
admire
impressive. Bravo,
very
Terry. Bravo.
Do you have not
I'm
ego?
genuinely
Don't say
impressed.
anything, but I do read
Congratulations.
the. I do read it. You read the note.
I send this message with a girl wearing a pin of crow's feathers. And unfortunately, as my mother once said, dark wings, dark omens. I'm uncertain if this will be the only message I'll be able to send in the coming months. Might be my last. Run west, fly fast. Cassian comes with riders for your head.
What was that last part?
Run west, fly fast. Cassian comes with riders for your head. Signed, Delilah.
Oh shit. She didn't get on person.
She's
Oh my
alive.
god, she's alive!
She didn't get disappeared.
Nice.
Of course not. She's too smart for that.
I don't know about that.
I pass this shit around too. Is there anything? Is there anything interesting about this? Is there any like additional like hidden bullshit? That I
Handkerchief?
should look for? No, like the message itself.
Oh, no.
Like some extra bullshit in case it gets in. Okay, cool. I'll pass it around.
Oh shit, she's still alive.
That's very nice to hear. Uh,
Well,
I
besides
think
the
we should make that on her instruction.
necessitation of a warning.
It seems like we're gonna have another silent on our tail.
Plan of going back to Dury is
Kaput.
yeah.
Oh well, no love lost.
Bit of love lost. We have to go get paid. We don't get to get paid.
They were probably going to kill us.
We have bigger problems than that.
Yes, we do, but that's still a problem.
Okay. Uh. So, question. Damn, because I'm not entirely sure about the arrangement of the two towns on the map. Given that Sorrenthus came from the actual Bittertoe coast, would I have passed through any towns that I would be able to ascertain are westward of Adenti?
1 second. Westward of Adenti. Obviously, there is Yolder's Peak. Poseidon is. I don't want to go there.
No, thank you.
There is the town of Panem, which you passed through. The town. Sorry, let me pull up the quick thing. One moment, because I need to see where you actually are. All right. So, there is the town of Panem, which you passed through. It was a relatively peaceful place, and a smaller little fishing village northwestward of here, maybe 3-4 days ride. A town called Gracht.
Could you put those names in the VC, please?
Yep. Gracht, from what you can remember, is a small little fishing village comprised mostly of Goliath people. Aside from that, wasn't too memorable. Something that you vaguely recall in regards to offerings to the coast, but that was about it, and it was unclear if that was in regards to like offerings to the Bittertoe coast, as in like Sidon, or offerings to the coast, as in the sea. That's about it, though. That's about the only towns between here and Danilir.
Okay, so... Real quick, which of those would be closer?
Panem.
Panem. Okay.
Well, both about the same distance, but if you're looking for a place to stay that isn't someone's hovel, Panem's the way to go.
Okay.
Panem's a town.
I don't
Gracht's a
want to. I
village.
don't like staying in a hovel. Okay. Yeah. Synth is gonna like think for a little bit and say, on my way to Dury, I passed through Panem. smaller town, but we could recuperate there. DM, how far is it?
4 days ride.
4 days ride.
Would Joffrey have heard
We
anything
could-
about Panem?
Say similar to just run this quiet, peaceful place. That's about all there is to go off of.
Just double checking.
A nice, quiet place with absolutely no chance of incident to get a breather.
Sounds too good to be true.
Well, I'd
Ah,
hate to bring
probably
our
is.
predicament over there.
Hmm?
Well, I'd hate to bring our whatever this situation over there. But it probably is for the best.
I'm more interested in my own skin right now. Hopefully, won't spread to others, but
Yes, I think our primary concern should be of the group.
yeah, the group.
Look,
I assume we're writing and talking.
Yeah.
yes, we go.
I just want to be double check that we are out of the city limits.
I would love to find a place to camp as soon as we're out of here.
Sh- you want to ride a little bit first, maybe?
Yeah, let's.
Yeah.
let's get
As soon
Adenti
as we're out of
eyesight.
here. As soon as we're out of here.
Let's get it out of eyesight.
However
hopefully.
far that is.
All right. So, your journey takes you about an hour and a half westward. You happen upon this grove. It's a harsh place, but it'll do its service for the night. As you set up your horses, imagine it most likely be Phineas, would stumble upon this smaller section of boulders within the grove itself that give way beneath to a shallow cave. Or potentially, you can actually stay relatively speaking dry. And if you and Phineas, you'd know, you pack the cave well enough, the entryway and whatnot. I'd even turn the place warm without having to need a fire and smoking yourselves out, or dying of smoke inhalation. But reasonably speaking, you can take a rest.
Only there was some way we could design like a magical shelter that we could all stay in.
I wonder if I have a spell for that.
Do you?
No.
I think I do.
I don't have tiny hut, so
Wow, that's crazy. It's almost like Twilight Cleric gets tiny hut. Whoa.
Yippee! Hell yeah!
Well, you can do tiny hut if you want. I don't mind.
Tiny hutting.
I just gave you an option that naturally.
Yeah. Spicer just, as we're heading over to the cave, Spicer just stops Phineas real quick. Don't bother. I think I have a new spell up my sleeve for this exact occasion. And Spicer's just gonna casually, ritually cast the tiny hut. As it almost takes the appearance of almost the dome of like a planetarium almost.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's cozy.
I was really hoping you were gonna say that. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you know it.
That really goes so hard.
And it's dark
Just
from the outside.
rotating overhead.
Like jet black from the outside.
Still taking a long rest? Does anyone want to take watches? You don't have to, but it's always there.
I
I mean, this is pretty safe.
Better safe than sorry, though.
Yeah.
I'll
If
take
last night
first
was any-
watch.
I'll take
That'd
first.
be- Joffrey's doing that, I thought already.
Yeah, I just said the first watch.
Ah, sorry. I'll take second.
Third.
Take third.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Well, I didn't have a watch last time, so I figure I should, you know. I'll take fourth watch.
So, just to be clear, a lot of
You're underwater.
You're underwater.
Someone help him.
Boy's drowning. Get him out of there.
I am under the water. Please help me.
Once in a
Please help me.
lifetime.
And he actually drowned. This is so sad.
Wow.
He really is under the water. Oh,
I get
This is so
10,000
sad.
likes.
Alexa played Despacito.
One
So-
like equals one prayer.
Hello.
welcome back. Welcome back.
My
There you.
Wonderful. So, I want to make this clear. The rest of you can come and go through the dome as you please. Spitzer, you do have to remain inside or else the spell will end.
I'm aware.
As long as we're clear. So, Joffrey is taking first, Phineas is taking second, Saranthus third, and Derry is fourth.
You got it.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Then, please roll me those perception checks, and I'll come around to you. So, Joffrey first.
That would be a 16. 14 plus 2.
All right. With a 16, it's relatively speaking peaceful. There's a distinct lack of sound provided by the
Wait,
dome apart from your
Would
party.
that be disadvantage? Because I don't have dark vision.
It would be a disadvantage, yes. Sorry, please roll that again.
Dragonborns have dark vision?
Oh, that would have
Nope,
been
they don't.
that would have been higher. So yeah, just the 16. Please continue.
Just 16. Got it. So, relatively speaking, it's peaceful. Your party members might make sounds here and there in their sleep. You do hear Spitzer kind of start at points and speak odd words in a tongue you're unfamiliar with. But the darkness, for once, is comforting, not oppressive. Your watch passes by peacefully. So, Phineas.
That was a 29. 18 plus 11.
29.
You will not catch me slipping.
Yeah, dude. It happened. I'm kidding. So, as you pick up where Joffrey left off, here and there, birds flitting about through trees, and off, miles off, but the sound does travel. The sound of hunting horns. Nowhere close to you, more than enough to be at peace for the night and not have to worry, but still something to keep a mind of. Your watch passes by peacefully. Start this.
15, 8 plus 7.
All right. You have dark vision, right?
Yes.
Okey-doke. So,
It's about daytime though, right?
yeah, Saranthus is about the daytime. True. It's Joffrey's one was the. Actually, yeah, Joffrey's wouldn't have been a disadvantage. It's fine. He got the results anyway. It's fine. Sorry, I forgot to keep track of the dawn. Yeah, as it progresses into mid morning, it's nice. The dome itself has a slight layer on the top of snow, and your horses look on peacefully as they kind of stand there, heads bowed. Passes by peacefully, unless you want to beat the shit out of your party members. We're gonna jump to Derry.
I could just fire cone the entire tiny hut.
I'm
I
just
could
a
do
little
that.
Dragonborn.
There can only be one reptile in this group.
Well, I would be.
And by
more
God, it's
I'm
gonna
more-
be me.
I am more reptile than you.
Yeah, wait and see,
Okay, buddy.
bitch.
Let's not get into the purity aspect of this, okay?
Sure,
We're all
wizard,
that
let's get you to bed.
The wizard lizard.
So, with that being said, then Derry.
Yeah.
Roll me that perception. No disadvantage. It's late morning.
Perception with a +0, that's 15.
Wow.
15. Yeah, man. It's chilling. It's nice. It's a nice day, and for once in this godforsaken wasteland, it feels slightest bit warm, mild, if you would.
Thank God.
Wow, it's almost like
Can
the
I,
atmosphere inside the spear is comfortable and dry, regardless of the weather outside. It's
Is
crazy.
Yippee!
fine.
What up?
For Spicer, Pine. I don't know who I'm talking to exactly. What is the
Hello.
status of your? You have an owl with you, right?
I've been kind of for blanking on it, but my current headcanon is that Noctua is just chilling in his hat. I've not acknowledged her at all.
Okay.
Maybe you should just let her go.
Okay, bye bye.
Damn, let's go try to talk to her. Okay, fair enough.
Free
This
her.
is yours now. This
If
is
you
yours now,
love
by
it,
the
let
way.
it go.
Let it go.
Yeah, Spicer
Gone,
wakes up,
right?
gives Noctua to you, like pulls off the hat, pulls out the owl.
Yeah.
This is yours now. You know, Noctua.
Derry, what are you doing?
Yeah. Well, I'm a little bit between understanding whether this owl actually exists or not at the moment.
It does.
Currently,
For the
I'll try to talk
moment.
to it again. I will
What do
try
you say?
all of the languages that I know.
Right, what do you say?
Do you not have to see the creature? No, you don't. Never mind. Misremembering.
Say an abyssal, celestial, common, elvish, and luxodon. I know you can hear me. What's your deal, man?
Blinks once at you. And for all that this is just an owl, this is not a familiar, this is just an owl.
Yeah.
You feel contempt behind those eyes. Does not respond.
Attempt to match its contempt.
Sure, roll me a charisma check. Just the wills.
Would this be a performance check, maybe?
No, charisma check.
Damn it. The 17. 12 plus 5.
Put in a good effort. So, your watch passes by peacefully. I would say you could take a long rest, but we've got one more person to get to. Hello, Spicer.
Good evening.
You lie there, dreaming.
Oh god, fucking dang. Like,
Dream sequence be upon ye.
alright, let me get some water. Go ahead. Go ahead. My water's not that far, so right next to me.
Around you, you see pools of water that somehow both connect and then seem to spread apart, all within a heartbeat. Directly in front, is it 2 steps away or is it 1,000? This large spire of a mountain jutting upwards into the sky like 5 fingers, clawing the stars above. The stars themselves wrap themselves around like a planet's rings around the sun, though the sun carries an odd silver sheen to it. All around, you see gargantuan forms, some shoved upon swords, some dead, some dying. All these giant monolithic beings, long since lost. And every one you recognize implicitly. You see the helmed in silver warrior, dragon wings poking out behind them, the form of Resl Urnine, the Sentinel. You see the broken sun face of Talamon, Morning Lord. At the base of the mountain, you see, situated around it, spires of broken looms. And curled around them, almost akin to a snake, is the form of Philandrel, the Weaver. Situated above all of them, though, almost as if the mountain itself is forming a hand for her to sit, is Seren Senna, the Lady of Change. Her hair kind of cascades around her in ever-shifting waves. Different branches of color echo down and around. Face switches between the various lineages that make up Craquias'mar, make up Arn. One thing remains constant. Situated hanging from the brows is a golden chain which comes to a crest just beneath the nose. As the eyes look at you, they're a kaleidoscope of colors. And as you take a step forwards, or back,
Forward.
maybe even up. You're not quite sure. The form of Noctua weaves out from behind you, and comes to a rest upon Sarensen's shoulder. Large and imposing. And implicitly deep within your chest, it's not so much as hear as feel. You feel a word emanate through you, which fills you with both trepidation, dread, excitement, and a none too small amount of curiosity. Soon. Then you wake, and you can all take a long rest.
It's unexpected.
I click.
You
Okay.
click.
Oh, dear. Okay. Let me just do. Soon. We love the word soon. Spike just immediately just go get up. Look at her, who I assume still has Noctua. Just kind of just
Yeah,
chilling
you do.
there. Spike just kind of snaps, or like snaps his fingers like, get the, come on, I was half awake, my bad.
So, did you all awaken? It is afternoon. What would you guys like to do?
Okay.
I straighten my my coat. I brush myself off. I say, is there anything we'd like to ask Delilah?
What the bloody hell is going on? Sounds like a great question.
I suppose some elaboration would be nice. Even if
Something
it is.
simple.
Yes, I would like a couple of answers.
I'm more or less concerned of how exactly he's going to come forward. Will he be coming in person or sending lackeys? I would like to know specifics, not just assume.
Can try to ask that, I suppose.
Assuming you're trying to cast sending, you should be able to condense that to 25 words.
I'm gonna try to reach out and see if I can get a little something back.
Alright.
Okay. I guess as we're all setting up to head out, I would like to cast Sending and try to reach Delilah.
All right, what do you do? What do you say? Sorry. Please make sure you count your words.
I will say, we received your message in. It's Adenti, right? Adenti.
Adenti.
Adenti. In Adenti. We're heading west. Where are you? Should we try to meet? What's going on? That's it.
So she sent this. The message you receive is terse almost. Will not be able. Sorry, I need to count myself. Will not be to meet anytime soon. Cassian has me at his side. Be wary. He sends the hound for you. Be safe.
What's the dog doing?
Dog doing?
At Cassian's side, he has sent the hound. Do I know what the hound is?
Nope.
I heard tale of a hound
I
demon.
relate this to the group.
Oh dear.
Well, Delilah's definitely still alive.
Yeah, so that wasn't a post-mortem letter. I was
Here.
concerned.
She got back to us with a little information. I tell everyone what the contents of this message.
This is a really happy song to be playing.
I don't know what the hound is, but it sounds pretty ominous.
sorry.
That's my question.
Question.
Yes,
I
it's
like that
happy. We're
feeling.
having the hound. We're gonna get to be able to pet the dog. Don't you love petting dogs?
Puppy. Give me the dog.
I'm petting the shit out of this dog, man.
So what do you guys want to do?
Continue to
plan.
pan him.
Yeah.
Be running.
Yeah, make sure everyone is out of the tent before Spicer walks out himself so the snow doesn't collapse on anyone.
So, let's. I want to ask this: are you attempting to get to Panem regular, or now that you know you have the Carmine Crown to the east and Cassian to the south, are you trying to get there pretty quick?
We're
We're
trying to
not.
make tracks.
I mean, do we want to push our horses? Because it's them who are doing the traveling.
We could. How actually? So, if we push our horses, how much would we be able to push them, and how much would that shorten the travel time?
Okay, so in D&D, you can travel 18 miles a day at a regular pace or 24 at a harried pace. Considering this is your horses we're talking of here, we'll say I'll like to push that up to about 40. You're a light group. Your horses, so you could basically about a day and a half off of your journey by pushing them hard, though there is a chance that of injury, of collapse, and various other things. It all depends how much you value on putting as much distance as possible between you and the enemy.
They're probably going to be rushing after us.
Yeah, but it's also a case of 1 day out of 4 is not that worth it. If it means that like halfway through the journey, one of the horses might like collapse.
Yeah, that would be very bad.
Because like I don't think any of us can properly deal with, for example, a horse like I don't know breaking its leg here. Like that is effectively a dead horse.
I mean, how hungry?
Gives a whole new meaning to eat my ass.
I mean, all I'm saying,
God.
healing word, enhance ability, call it a day.
Steady but brisk pace. So
The 18 miles. Got it. So, with that then,
I'm sorry, is
yep.
the 18 miles not on foot?
18 miles is on foot, so sorry. I should have said the normal pace. my bad.
Yeah, because like
I know what I meant. I just said it wrong. Normal pace. Normal pace for the normal boys with the normal pills.
shut
Ah,
up.
didn't mean to skip it. Oh well. It's fine. So, with that being said, I'm pretty sure you don't have a map of the Bittertoe Coast, do you? I don't remember giving you one. Right, then I need someone to roll me survival checks. No help. Sorry.
You
Not
want to
that
do it?
kind of check. Someone want to do it, or shall I pick it random?
Does
I mean, I could
Phineas-
do it as the wisdom
My
caster, but
survival's
Phineas-
I
pretty
can do it as
ass.
the ranger. I forgot this was my job.
Fucking ranger.
Ranger moment.
Got a +0 to that survival, so
16 plus 5. I need to take proficiency in that. I'll do that later.
All right.
Oh, I thought
So,
you had
21.
Never do I.
21. About 2.5 days. And at this point, you can reset your long rest thing to be normal sleep schedule times if you would so choose to. Or else you can
Yes.
constantly have your schedule be at 5 a.m.
I'm so down with regular sleep schedule.
All right.
Usually sleep schedule does go hard, so
Daylight is indeed fading fast. It feels almost maddening how quickly it seems to slide and how early it goes from dawn and how early it gets to dusk. Doesn't feel natural.
That
But
probably doesn't
as
mean
you-
anything.
As you
We're
get
fine.
to about the 4-5 p.m. mark, this gray haze that sets in just before the gloom of night is starting to make itself known. If you would like to, you can set up camp, or you can push further into the dark with 2 of your party members not being able to see. But, of course, you
Probably
can...
set up camp. I'm just saying.
Oh, and also your horses. I forgot about that, because I don't think horses have dark
we've al-
vision.
I mean, no, we've already decided that we're going at a
you're
steady
bad.
pace, no? Like,
Yeah, steady pace, but you can push it a little bit further for the day. Again, your steady pace. What I mean is that you can keep going without risk to your horses. It's more so you're going into darkness, not on a pathway. Shut up.
doesn't Spitzer have a little something for that?
what?
Spitzer,
He does.
he's dead.
but
We killed
it's-
him.
It's only up to 5 creatures. You have 5 horses and 2 people without dark vision.
So we get as many horses as possible and the
And, like, double up.
people.
You can double up on horses. Riding horses, you can like double up as long as.
Oh, I can
No
also
offense,
cast dark
you know-
vision if I prepare it for the day.
But you didn't prepare it.
Well, again,
You
2
didn't
days have
announce,
passed,
did
and I
you?
would say you
Oh.
could have gone. This issue has been the case for the past 2 days, so you can repair it if you want to.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Wait,
Alright.
is dark vision not self?
Oh.
No, it's touch.
Uh,
Apologies.
No, it's touch. Yeah.
1,000
Just in
pardons.
case you manage to happen upon a party that has a nerd of a human without dark vision. Sorry, Derry.
Once
Hey,
again,
I'm not the only one without dark vision.
once
Another
again, there's
human
only one
without
person in the
dark
party
vision.
who has it naturally.
Yeah, it's me. So I'm joking. Take these glasses off me, and I'm fucked.
Yeah,
I have to click at walls to get around the house.
he
So,
doesn't have echolocation either. He's not that cool.
Wow. You can't echolocate? Did you not
Spitzer,
get that
are
update?
you Spitzer, are you with us?
Yeah, I'm back. All right, what's going on? What's the plan?
All right, the plan is this: you give your channel divinity the horses so they can see in the dark, so you can push ahead an hour or 2 more.
That's not his channel divinity,
That's
I
not my
believe.
channel divinity. That's just a
Oh,
fair.
is it not?
Yeah.
Forget about. I don't like Twilight Claire. I'm joking. You're fine. I allowed you to play.
It's funny.
But yeah,
I
you can
genuinely
keep
don't
on,
know why,
Claire.
because it's just a thing Twilight Cleric has.
I would
Doesn't
think it'd be a channel
divinity.
divinity, but it's fine. I don't care.
That's why I would
What-
think as
what-
well.
What do I care for design philosophy? Regardless, you can do this to the horses. The plan is you do this to the horses, and Phineas does this for Joffrey and Derry. So you guys can travel a bit further because dusk is already setting in at about 4 or 5 p.m.
Absolutely, but do keep in mind this is only for an hour.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
travel
we're
around
still
now.
taking an extra hour.
Alright, cool.
So, please mark down the spell slots, Phineas. And as you head further, are you guys looking for a suitable place for the horses, or are you just like, fuck it, they can exist. We'll have the dome. It's fine.
Yeah, because can't
I'm
really put them
assuming
in
we're
the dome,
tying
'cause
them
they're pretty
down
large.
somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, like, are you settling out in the middle of like the wastes, or are you trying to find a closed-off inlet so your horses don't die of fucking frost?
Find a decent
That is
place.
a fair point.
All right, I do need a survival check then. Would the ranger care to make one?
Sure.
Ranger.
I
mean,
will
if-
assist the
I mean,
ranger
truthfully-
if that's possible.
It baffles me to have the same survival as the local range.
Hey,
That
hey,
is-
we all
natural
choose our
20.
proficiencies. Shush.
Sorry. I just
you
had
can-
to
oh,
give it a
natural 20?
flashlight.
And that advantage isn't needed then. Never mind. Unless you want to
yeah.
go for doubles. See if you can get 2 nat
Crit,
20s.
double crit, double crit. was
Fair
cocked.
So that's a 25 total? All right.
You have to see it.
I do have to go.
It
see
is. That's completely fine. We're going to be ending in a couple minutes or so. It's reasonable to find another grove. This one shoved up between two larger rocky hills. And it does offer shelter from the winds now. As you go about settling the horses down, feed and the like, Spicer cast
Tiny hut.
Sorry. Tiny
Ritual.
hut. Cast tiny hut as a ritual.
Yeah.
And you'll settle in for the night. Who's taking first watch?
Dibs.
Me? Aw.
Second.
I don't have.
Maybe.
I
Wait,
don't have
how dark is
vision.
it? How dark is it?
Right now?
Yeah.
It's
Wait
like
an extra hour.
If,
it's about
if it's
dim
like
light.
Oh, so he'll already be making a disadvantage.
Yeah.
how about we put
Maybe
the
then
dark vision
Joffrey should-
first? And I
no,
say
okay. Yeah, okay. Joffrey should then take it last, cause like, or Derry,
It would be the
should
dead
take
of
it
night
last.
then.
like. No, it wouldn't. If you're on last watch, you're at dawn.
No, we're not.
Dawn's early
We're
here.
normalizing our sleep
Fuck you.
schedule.
oh my god. Okay, regardless, Spicer takes second
Okay.
because probably where it's gonna be darkest and that 300-foot
So-
dark vision come to use.
Real-
Gonna take third.
All right. Real quick, I want to clarify this. Just feel like there's a little bit of confusion.
We're literally okay.
So-
Whatever.
It's about 6 p.m. now. I'll say before you cast like Tiny Hut, you can take a couple hours, do some hobbies, some light activity and the like. And then when you're initiating a long rest, you can go from about 10 p.m. That's completely fine. Once Tiny Hut is up, it is dark. And dawn will come at about 4 or 5 a.m. So for the person on last watch.
Tiny hut could be dimly lit if I wanted to.
But that's only inside of the hut.
Yes.
Yeah, the point is with when it comes to perception checks, any area you're trying to sight, whether the area you're in or the area you're looking at or whatnot, is in anything other than bright light, you don't have dark vision, it is a disadvantage.
Right. If I was
So,
saying the dome wasn't lit up at all, like regardless of perception rules.
No. So, with that being said, just for my own clarification, I'm gonna quickly go over the watch orders. So, who's up first? Just one person at a
Me.
time. All right, Phineas, and then it's Spicer,
Yes.
and then it's Serenthus.
Mm-hmm.
Who is fourth and
Like fourth.
last? Well, fourth and last. All right, Derry. Cool. Jarffer, you're gonna get a full night's of sleep by yourself. Isn't that delightful?
Honk new moment. Let's go.
All right. So first one up, Phineas. I need that. No, sorry. Perception check.
Oh, that's not very good. Only a 30. I can do better.
Fringe.
30.
You should expect better from me, and I apologize for that. Only a 19 plus 11. I could do one better.
I'm not disappointed. I'm just mad.
I know.
So, is there anything on your long rest that you do? There's no long rest. Sorry, your watch. Anything you want to do, or just keep watch?
I think he's basically got the scarf off that he got with Serenthus, and is just like wrapping it and sort of unwrapping it in like knots and stuff, just sort of old hat style, just keeping watch.
So, as you keep watch with a 30, passes by relatively speaking peacefully, until you begin to hear this creaking of trees that's shouldn't be happening in the way that it is. Your snappings of branches. Would you like to wake your companions, or you want to just wait this out? You're in the dome. Nothing can get through the dome.
The horses might die.
Horses.
You can make new ones.
I'm gonna go check it out.
It's up to you, Phineas. These lot are asleep.
I'm gonna go check it out myself.
You want to leave the dome?
Oh no.
Yeah, stealthily. I'm good at that.
All right, roll me a stealth check. For this one, add advantage, please.
At advantage. Oh yeah, I'd be invisible.
Leaving the dome.
God, because that was a 5.
Bye bye.
And that is an 18. Plus 7. 25. We're doing things that I'm really good at today, and I have to say I'm very thankful for that.
Feeling the rage
25,
journey.
Absolutely. So, as you go creeping around, do you draw weapons or you just want to
I
spectate for now?
I grab my longbow and my arrows. I don't like.
Gotcha.
Oh, did I get back any arrows after that fight?
No, I'm sorry. They
Okay.
were shattered to bits.
Okay. Yeah, you're so right. I
Ah,
forgot
nice
about
pun.
Yeah, so
that.
as you
I'm
move
just
forward,
estimating
now
on how many
knocked but not
I was
drawn
keeping
because you're
track.
not
I
an
forgot.
idiot. Yeah, you're all good.
For
You're all good. You're all good.
track, so I just took out 10.
You're fine. Are knocked but not drawn because you're not an idiot and don't want to strain your arm to fucking hell and back. Move her up. And it's not long before you begin, as you dip through trees and the like, hearing this odd kind of snuffling. Almost sounds hog-like in nature. You dip behind a tree. You see the cause of it. What, reasonably speaking, anyone could call a dog is prowling around. Mastiff in size, at about to your hip, maybe in height. They'll crouch low. What appears to be a iron collar with spikes sticking out of it, though its head is almost frighteningly oversized. Though, with your dark vision, you don't see a gleam of moonlight on where the eyes would be. You realize why. It doesn't have any.
Shadow.
It continues shuffling around. You see something connected to it. Appears to be a thin chain, rattles slightly. And it continues shuffling around. Before lurching upwards and standing ramrod straight. You hear several others joining it. These scratch sounds, almost as if someone's taking knives to the insides of their throats. Before you hear a voice follow it. Sense anything, my dearies? You see this hunched over form falling behind. And sense movement. No matter. Let's have a look-see. Jerk of the wrist. Again, the dogs, plural now, that you watch 4, 5, 6 in totality now, come creeping through the leaves and branches, being almost as if like a cone out from him, sweeping through the forest. I need you to make me another stealth check.
Could I cast Rope Trick and just go up into that?
Does it have verbal components?
I don't think so. Hold on. Let me look, though.
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Tits.
In
I'm
this
not
case,
going to do that.
magic. Yeah, unfortunately, magic is not a case where you can whisper it. You do speak it quite clearly, and so they would hear you.
Okay. Oh, why didn't I give myself Pass Without a Trace? I'm a tit. 15 plus 7, 22. Not as good.
Did you roll it at advantage?
Oh.
Yeah, you're still invisible.
Oh, 17 plus 7, 24.
24. 25 feet away, one of them stops. What is it you sense, dear? Something skulking about? I don't feel movement. Get closer. 15 feet. And now you see quite clearly these hounds have been blinded. It's not as if they're a mutated creature where, like, they just simply never had eyes. They've explicitly been blinded. And as the man moves forward, you see that he too wears this loose, bloody strip of rags across his eyes. And where his nose would be is just 2 carved pits. Can't quite tell what lineage he is. Hood covers any aspects of ears that might provide information. The pallor of the skin seems almost gray, but not an undead gray. No. Not something, dears. The head moves slowly before coming to a stop. Not looking directly at you, in your vague direction. Someone. Well, we were expecting scouts after all, weren't we? Fear not, my lovelies. Titan and Cassian both promised a feast of bones worth the wait. But scouts are, unfortunately, something we cannot abide by. He goes to unhook one chain from his bound at his wrist. Phineas, I'm gonna say this right now. If you want a time to leave, now is the time to take it.
I'm running. I'm so far gone. I am a cloud of dust. I am gone.
All right, so this would be a self check at disadvantage, but it would be straight roll because you're still invisible.
Okay. Please, God, don't fuck me now. I know I've been rolling good tonight.
That one.
Now
Thank you. 19 plus 7, 26. Thank God. Thank you.
6.
Take it out on me next week,
Absolutely.
please.
So, as you go darting away through the undertow, stepping over branches, loose piles of leaves, here and there you have to tic-tac your way across trees and the like, swing from branches, but you make it out quick. And you're gladdened to. Or where you bolted from, the dog immediately bounds forward and comes to a rest directly where you were. You hear a voice come from behind you. Run far, little scout. We'll be seeing you shortly. And as you come to a skidding stop just inside the dome, you go to wake everyone up. That's where it ends tonight's session.
All dead. Too
Oh
late.
boy.
So,
God damn.
again, only thing I do want to reiterate from the start of the session, let's try and keep track of interruptions and the like. I know it's frustrating for anyone who wants to say something, gets spoken over, or tries to talk. Also, quick apology. If at any point I might seem a little bit scatterbrained, I do apologize. There are several drunk people in my house right now that are very loud, and it's hard to concentrate. But I hope you enjoyed. And if you have any questions, by all means, ask them. Comments, criticisms are always welcome, and I'll see you next week.
Thank you very much
Fair
for the
enough.
session, but I'm gonna go. Bye.
Indeed.
Thank you for the
It's
session.
been a while.
Go
since
eat
I
fucking
felt
dinner.
abject fear from D&D. It's been a while. I have chills up my spine. I don't like that.